One end of a long wire is fixed while vibrator is attached to the other end, full stop. When the vibrator is energized, the types of waves generated in the wire are A. Stationary and longitudinal. B. Stationary and transverse. C. Progressive and transverse. D. Progressive and longitudinal. Which one is the answer? C. Progressive and what? Transverse. There's controversy here. Online, some say the answer is B, stationary and transverse, but I disagree. It is progressive because one end of a long wire is fixed, while the vibrator is attached to the other end. When the vibrator is energized, the types of wave there, and we say that progressive wave, listen, and we say that progressive wave is a traveling what? Eh? That moves continuously from one point to another. And we can also add that it moves continuously, eh? Either in a what? String or a what? Pipe, right? Then why transverse wave? Transverse. Say why transverse wave? Transverse wave is a wave that traveling in what? In a direction, traveling in a direction perpendicular to the transverse wave is a wave traveling in a direction, or it's a direction, phonetics. The direction perpendicular, perpendicularly, eh? Perpendicular to what? Eh? Eh? To the propagation or vibration of the wave. So observe this thing now. Traveling that moves continuously from one point to another. One one end of the wire is fixed while the vibrator is attached to that end. When the vibrator is energized, that is transverse now. When the vibrator is energized, that is the wave travels in a direction perpendicular to the propagation of, or what? Vibration of the wave. The second is transverse. The first is what? Progressive. That is one end of a long wire is fixed. So a wave is traveling, this a progressive wave is a traveling wave that moves, is a traveling what? Wave that moves continuously from one point to what? Another. So that wave travels from that long wire to what? When the vibrator is what? Connected and then energized. So it will generate these two type of wave. That is progressive and what? Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.